Okay. All right. We gotta do some more investigating here. All right, alibi. Let's try alibi. Okay. No, nothing for beach. Nothing for underwater. Nothing about jail. This is very interesting. All right, we're gonna have to go back to the old search queue here. Oh, Simon. Okay, me and Simon. All right, let's try this one.
No, he was as shy as me. I asked a friend to ask him out for me. We had our first date at the Odeon in North End. We went to see Risky Business.
Odeon.
I had on my one best dress. Simon paid. He bought me a Whisper, and I was worried about getting chocolate on my teeth.
What? The Odeon. Is that how it was spelled?
No, he was at the Odeon in North End.
Odeon.
We went to see Risky Business.
What? There's nothing for that? Risky Business? Nothing for that either? Interesting. Let me see.
I didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
Can I spell? Okay, we're gonna have to go back. Oh, Simon had a lot, but it's 61 entries, but
It's the Rockington Arms, The Rock. It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with.
Peter and
the barman
Susan.
Helen sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
What? Okay, The Rock. Okay. We're getting a little bit deeper here.
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I guess The Rock. You've spoken to everyone there. Someone must have seen where he went. I don't know. So many things could have gone wrong. No, no one has been in the last few weeks. We had a plumber come in 3-4 weeks ago. Someone Simon knew from The Rock.
Plumber.
Simon is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average build. He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair. I bought a photo. They said a spring photo. This was taken last year on holiday in Rome.
Rome? Okay.
It's the best one I have.
Let's see. Holiday, maybe? Nothing in Holiday, nothing for Rome. Let's see. What would that be?
Simon Smith. He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass. Simon does the more special work, mirror making, feature windows, artistic things, really beautiful things.
Did I ever do Simon Smith? Nope. Nothing for Rockington Arms.
Simon isn't the type to run off or do anything crazy. Someone must have done something to him, or there must have been some kind of accident. So what do we do next?
No drugs? Wait, did I spell that right?
Simon isn't the type.
That's not it. That's not it.
Yes, there's an Amstrad one. No one uses it for very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it. Simon sometimes plays games. You know, climb the tower, save the princess.
Amstrad? It's Amstrad. Okay, that's nothing. But I feel like the
Windows, all kinds of glass.
Interesting.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other. Just that. Stories. I'd like to speak to a lawyer now.
Oh, okay, we got something new here.
For fuck's sake. Can I leave? Are you going to arrest me? No. They'd laugh you out of the building. A lawyer would make mincemeat of you.
Okay. Mincemeat.
Yes, I understand my rights. No, I don't need a lawyer.
Okay. You just asked for one.
Yes, no lawyer. What are you going to arrest me for?
No murder weapon?
Could the hairs have come from somewhere else? I mean, could they... We have a lot of dolls in the attic. There's a Rapunzel doll with long blonde hair. Could they have come from there? Could the hairs have come from somewhere else? What kind of hairs?
Oh boy. What kind of hairs? There were blonde hairs. Nothing with Peter. Anything with Susan? Nothing with her. Eric had a lot.
Yes, that would be in his wallet. It's a Visa, a silver one. He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash, but Eric convinced him to get one.
Maybe the Visa? Maybe that has something to do with it. Cash, maybe? I wonder, is there a boat in this one? No boat.
We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton. It would have been too much to do more. We were saving for the baby. It was wonderful to be in a hotel, away from home, just alone together. Since then, we've always tried to get away for our holiday.
Brighton? Nothing? Wow.
We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped
I'm
out
actually
of school,
surprised
went
about
full-time
that.
with the Glaziers. That was Eric's generosity. We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby, if it came. It was a nice change.
Spare
to
room?
myself, living there for those months.
Maybe. Nothing for the spare room.
No. I'm not sure what strange would be, but he hasn't been acting odd. He's been busy at work, but nothing too stressful.
Busy at his work.
Yes, there's a car that we share, a Cavalier, and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it. Both of them are there now, parked in the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back.
Maybe the van? No Cavalier? Sarah only had one? Parents, how? Oh, here we go. We got something else new here.
I mean, I don't know. Something must have happened to him on his way home. He could be hurt. I mean, why hasn't he phoned? I don't know.
I doesn't? What the heck? That's weird.
No, he doesn't keep a diary. That's my thing. I've kept one, well, as long as I can remember, since I was a girl. Helps make sense of my day. And when you're forced to put something into words,
Okay.
just gives you perspective. Everyone's on the same page.
Gives you perspective, huh?
It lasted about 6 months. I tried to carry on, but everything was different. Hannah insisted I not pretend to be her around Simon, let alone sleep with him. We didn't share him like the others. The rules had changed.
The rules have
Me
changed.
living in the attic had become weird in a way it hadn't been before.
Okay. I wonder what's her name.
I was living in the attic. It was a very hard time. I was depressed. Was still pretty sick of the STD.
She got the
And I
STD.
came down one morning and they were dead. They were in bed and both had been sick. They'd thrown up.
Oh, gross.
And I slept through it.
Of course you did.
The police said it was the mushrooms they ate. Dad was a mushroom expert. I mean, he used to take us picking with him and he taught us how to recognize them.
Maybe the
There's no way
mushrooms?
you pick death caps.
Death caps.
But the police believe that's what happened. They never even looked in the attic.
Interesting. Let's try mushrooms. Nothing for mushrooms. Let me see. Nothing about phoned.
A long time. We got married when I was 17.
I didn't put in 17 yet. Younger. Oh, we got two more.
Childhood sweethearts.
Ooh, childhood sweethearts. Okay.
Something like that. Are you married, detective?
Wow. Easy, girl.
When you've been married for 10 years, stuff accumulates. We could argue about anything. And he's so nice. That doesn't help. He tries to smooth things over, and that just makes it worse. We're both passive aggressive, so we never normally argue directly about anything.
Man, heavy passive aggressive. Was there a garden in this thing? Oh, it was.
I think so. I mean, to get into our garden, we'd have to climb through other gardens. All the gardens back onto each other, so you'd have to climb over 1, 2, 3 gardens to get to ours. I mean, did anyone see anything? Did anyone see anyone come and go? An intruder?
An intruder. Okay.
We loved our cat, Domino. He had this little bell around his neck to stop him from killing birds in the garden. And we used to write each other notes and put them in the bell, and we could send them to each other. Mum found some of the notes once, and she thought I was just writing to myself because our handwriting was identical. And we had our own words for things, so
Okay.
she didn't quite understand them anyway.
Identical handwriting. Notes. Nothing for handwriting.
When I was 8, Mother died. She slipped down the stairs. It was an accident. I had read a diary at that point and I knew she wasn't my real mother. So I burned the diary that day and I left. Walked out and across the street.
You burned the diary?
Just became our way of life. We would swap places and take it in turns to do things. And we were very careful. Whoever had been out that day would come back and write a detailed diary so that we were on the same page. We had a list of rules that said what we could and couldn't do in any given situation.
Okay.
It was exhaustive.
The rules.
We lived a second life through those rules.
That's what we gotta find
Rules
out.
for things that could only ever happen inside our imaginations. We would consider all the permutations of future events and agree rules to walk our way through them.
You might be able to get 20 minutes of
Okay.
gaming in before the fiance comes at 4:30.
She's being
Nice.
chased. They're trying to catch her because she did something bad. I guess she broke the rules. Or maybe they think she did something bad. Maybe it wasn't her fault. She looks scared, not guilty.
Don't ever have
Maybe
kids.
it was mistaken
Wow.
identity.
It's not all it's cracked up to be.
Did they catch her there? I don't know. This is the 3rd day running you've called me in. I speak to Doug and Eleanor every day. And they say you've been asking a lot of questions about me. Should I be worried? Am I a suspect?
Life is a lie? Oh, man. Let's see. It's almost there. We got a little bit more here.
We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton. It would have been too much to do more. We were saving for... I wasn't in the house all of Friday night. After the argument, after Simon left, I left too. I was upset and I wanted to get away.
So you took the car. Hmm. This is interesting.
A black coffee, thanks. No sugar. I'm sweet enough as it is.
Wow.
Oh, tastes fine to me. As long as it's black and strong, I'm good.
Why is that a clip?
Black, no sugar. Thanks.
%75% of the database accessed. Okay, we're getting there.
A black coffee, thanks. No sugar. I'm sweet enough as it is.
Hmm. What's the plan, Stan? Let me see. Helen.
No.
You gonna play Modern Warfare 2? Yeah, I'm gonna play the
He was upset
campaign.
about our argument, but I'm not sure what else he said. He likes Helen. He likes blondes.
Are you gonna get it? You gotta play Vanguard's campaign, but I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 4. I gotcha. Of course you're getting it. I'm only getting it for the campaign. For sure.
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
Hmm.
Simon and Eric arguing? No, I can't imagine they'd be arguing. And they get on so well.
Simon and Eric?
Unless it was something to do with work. Maybe Simon was being too much of a perfectionist. But I don't know. You should ask Diane. I mean, not really. He would go to the pub. He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner. That would be us returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients.
Trendy ingredients,
And
huh?
the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off CFAX, and I did my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines.
CFAX? What's that?
I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
Fennel. Trendy ingredients. I think I spelled that wrong.
Not really.
Drinking buddies.
Into her trendy ingredients.
Drinking buddies. I feel like Diane, we haven't done a lot of research on her.
Yeah, that's Simon's watch. It was a gift from Eric. He got it this year. It was a wedding anniversary gift. Steel. It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste.
Steel.
That time. You must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then. Yes. I got to Glasgow, I was exhausted, so I pulled over and slept in the car. I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. I got some petrol, bought a coffee and a pastry, tried calling someone from the payphone, and then headed back.
Payphone?
I didn't. I slept in the car. I left about 9 that night. I wasn't there.
9? Oh, here we go.
Yes, this is it. He made it himself. It's a special one-off. He made it and decorated it. That's his thing.
He made it and decorated it, huh?
Where did you find it? This is a nicer room. This is where you take people when it's time to arrest them.
Wow. Here we go.
What about us?
What about us? What?
I mean, what if they were crazy? You hear about these crazy people all the time. I mean, why would anyone who knew Simon want to kill him?
We're getting close here.
Simon's parents offered to put me up, but I didn't think it would be a good idea. It would be too sad.
Sad, okay.
Not right now. I'm staying at a friend's.
Sad panda. Who's the friend?
I can take this stuff off now. Did I prove I'm innocent?
No, you didn't. actually.
At the time, they said it was poison.
Poison.
Food poisoning.
Okay.
I mean, I felt so guilty.
A little bit
If
of
I'd still
food
been at
poisoning.
home, maybe I could have done something.
I don't know. Here we go.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm quite a private person and I didn't want to get into the detail of the argument.
The detail? What's the details?
No. I think he spoke to Helen. She said he was upset about her argument, but I'm not sure what else he said. He likes Helen. He likes blondes.
Her.
Okay. Sounds weird. I'm not great at making up stories.
Sounds weird. Making up stories. Interesting.
I sleep on the right side of the bed as you come in from the door. You can tell because I have 2 pillows and he just has 1.
2 pillows? Two pillows. Ooh, here we go.
That should eliminate me as a suspect. If I was in Glasgow, can't be in 2 places at once.
Oh yeah, you can. Two places at once. What time?
Hannah was so smitten with Simon. She started getting jealous, didn't want to share. Even the first date, we went to see Tom Cruise at the Old Odeon. We both went, kept changing places in the toilet. We only had the one best dress, so we had to keep swapping clothes. Must have thought we had terrible bladder problems. The next date, it was my turn. At the end, I let him kiss me, but that was it. We didn't want another Carl on our hands, and the Ouija board had said to hold back. After that, it was Hannah's turn, and she slept with him. Broke the rules. deliberately broke the rules.
Interesting.
She wanted to be the first to sleep with him. I mean, that's when she got pregnant. From that one time. No, it's okay. The other detective has just gone to get me one.
Other detective.
Must think it's very cool that their dad is a police detective.
Okay. What's cool, man? We're almost there. Glasgow. There was another name. I think I just missed.
They said it was food poisoning. There was something in the food they ate. My dad liked to pick mushrooms, grow them too.
Oh boy.
When will the police let me back in the house? And they let me take a bag of clothes with me, but... My name is Hannah. H-A-N-N-A-H. It's palindrome. It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work if you mirror it though. It's not quite symmetrical, but well, I mean, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith. I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
Gladstone Street. Maybe I have to... There's got to be something else in these Hannah
My name
clips.
is Hannah. H-A...
There's got to be. I think there's something in these Hannah clips.
What are you doing talking about Eve?
So the guy just sat back down.
Well, my friend Eve. I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it. I mean,
Here we go.
I wouldn't say that. It could be passionate. It's just, it was more than that. It wasn't just sex like I had been with the other boys.
Interesting, interesting. Oh, okay. We unlocked the big thing here.
Really? You're going to ask me about my sex life? I mean, isn't that private?
Nope. Nothing's off limits.
Are you married? How is your sex life?
Wow.
So, our sex life is probably fairly average for a couple after 10 years of marriage.
10 years. Okay.
No! You're talking to the wrong person if you think I'm some kind of slut. If you think I'm the kind of person that would have had sex with all those guys.
Let's see. Average. I think we got some more digging on Eve.
A police station? Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in London and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young. So. I remember the ticket, of course.
I'll do London
I paid it
too.
without telling Simon. Didn't want to get told off. And they put points on the license.
Points?
Sure, I think. I do all the bills and paperwork and handle all the money stuff, so it should be easy for me to find. Do you want them dropped off to you?
The bills and paperwork. Let me see. Paperwork. Maybe travel? Nope.
Okay, you got me. I'll confess. We were there. It was a dirty weekend. Simon was going to expense it, pretend it was a business trip. I used a made-up name. We stayed at the hotel, had room service.
Interesting.
Twins? Really? Are you really asking me that question?
I'm asking.
Hurt someone? Yes. But everyone thinks that from time to time, right? You just want to lash out.
Okay, lashing out. No? Key?
Yes. I always pull it shut and then lock the bigger lock with the key.
The bigger lock.
No, I don't think it was. I turned the key, but it was already unlocked.
Hmm.
No. I mean, yes, we have arguments, but he never runs off.
Never runs off, huh?
He always comes back. We make up. It's always that way. Okay. I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I parked down the end of the road. I walked up to the house. I knocked on the door. No answer. I took my keys out of my bag, unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. I could tell because the key wouldn't turn when I tried to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes on the shoe rack. I shouted out for him.
Okay.
Okay. I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I had to park down the end of the road. Walked up, knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. You can tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes in the shoe rack. I shouted out.
They're saying the same thing.
I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper. But he wasn't there.
The paper.
Touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly in the living room. Nothing. So I walked upstairs to the bedroom and he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. I had a shower. The phone rang whilst I was in the shower. I didn't answer it. I think it was Eric. Then I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, though I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. This time I spoke to him. Then I called Doug and Eleanor. And then I decided to come and see you. That enough?
Interesting, and I think that other one's the same thing.
Okay.
No, they're about to say the same story.
I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I parked down the end of the road. I walked up to the house. I knocked on the door. No answer. I took my keys out of my bag, unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. I could tell because the key wouldn't turn when I tried to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes on the shoe rack. I shouted out for him. I walked straight into the kitchen. He usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper. He wasn't there. I touched the kettle.
Well, it's
it
kind
was
of the
cold.
same thing.
I looked quickly into the living room. Nothing. I walked upstairs to the bedroom. He wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. Then I had a shower. Whilst I was in the shower, the phone rang. I think it was Eric, his boss. I didn't answer it. Then I came out and I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, but I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. I spoke to him. Then I called Simon's parents. And then I decided to come and see you.
Oh.
Is that enough?
So she said that she spoke to Simon's parents. The bedroom, living room. Those two clips are weird.
I wasn't in the house all of Friday night.
Friday night.
I took the car. It was late. Early Saturday morning.
Early Saturday morning. There's still quite a bit right here.
I wasn't in the house all of Friday night. No. I think he spoke to Helen.
I don't think I'm spelling that right, actually.
A mobile phone? For work. I can't remember the number. Oh, it's in the kitchen. I saw it plugged into its charging cradle.
Remember the number, charging cradle.
Kinds of glass.
Bag.
His paper. It wasn't there.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Could I have a cup of tea?
Okay.
A cup of tea would be good, thanks. Just one sugar.
Just one sugar? Song on YouTube? What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Kodo Zero. What was your name on YouTube?
Maybe a fresh cup of tea?
Viper? I remember Viper. Black Ops 3 days? Oh yeah, those are some good times right there. Cup of tea. It's getting rough now, man. Parents.
Yes.
From YouTube,
I
through Infinite
inherited
Warfare?
it from my parents, so it made sense to move back.
Oh yeah.
And Simon.
Infinite
Felt like
Warfare.
going back to old ways before the pregnancy. Reminded me of being a girl, a dollhouse in the attic, old things. We didn't.
Dollhouse in the attic. I'm sure I said that already too.
No, he doesn't keep a diary. As long as I can remember. When you're forced to put something into words, it just gives you perspective.
Interesting. Oh, Carl. We gotta do some more investigating about Carl here.
No, I was 15. Carl was older.
15?
17, I think. I was really into him, regardless of how he actually behaved. Lots of drunken teenage sex. We did it in a church once. Stupid. So he got tired of us and we split up after about 6 months. It was sad, but those early experiences, they help you realise who's really important to you.
Sag.
Okay, I'll try my best to remember.
Why would that only be a tag right there?
Let me see.
Went over the river.
I remember seeing a street sign called Princess Street. Yeah, there it is.
Princess Street.
Yes, there's an Amstrad one. You know, climb the tower, save the princess.
Games.
No, Simon didn't play guitar. He wasn't very musical. He liked to listen, but he was tone deaf.
Tone deaf. Hmm. Help.
Diane is really nice. She helps out with the glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids.
Christmas. There's gotta be something with this glaziers.
We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at the glaziers. That was Eric's generosity. We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby if it came. It
Interesting.
was a nice change. Time to myself, living there for those months, full of hope.
Okay. Let's see if we can talk to this. I wonder what happens now. Good, so you think understand why your mother did what she did? What? What did she do? Well, she kept us apart. It's understandable. Sarah? Wait. You can always come back again. I'll be outside. Log off and meet me over the road. Yeah, we talked about Sarah. Meet me over the road. What does that mean? Uh-oh, what's happening here?
I would have been a good mother. I was young, but I would have been a good mother. She was a girl, by the way, the baby. We were going to call her Sarah.
The baby
Simon
was...
wanted to call her Ava after his nana, but I didn't want her to have a symmetrical name.
Sarah. I thought it would have been something. I'll be outside. Log off and meet me over the road. Okay. Oh, I should have logged off. What? Dude, I was very confused. I still don't know. That's interesting. I don't think we figured that one out. That was very confusing right there.